Introducing one of the legendary boxing voices in Australia, the great Howard Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, with an official weight of 68 kilograms and a reach wider than he stands at 166 centimetres, his professional record, 59 victories, including 38 knockouts. Live on the Footy Show, the reigning welterweight champion of the world, the Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao.
Manny, welcome to Australia and welcome to the Footy Show. We've got a big build-up to your fight in Brisbane in July too, which we'll talk about very soon. But have a listen to this, Sam, for a record as we welcome him formally. 22 years fighting, 11 titles across 8 different weight divisions. One of the biggest. You're a senator in the Philippines. From the first fight where you made it $1 to more recent times where you make $50-60 million a fight fighting Floyd Mayweather. It's been another round of applause for Manny Pacquiao. At 38, you're not done yet. You still love boxing and there's a lot more to achieve, including a big fight here in Australia.
Well, I just want to maintain my name in the top of boxing, and I'm still hungry to fight, and boxing is my passion, so it's hard to hang up the gloves.
Now, Manny, it says you've earned $500 million. Have you still got most of it, unlike Mike Tyson, who's got none of it?
I get some.
Manny, Craig just mentioned something in the introduction that the first fight that you fought in, you earned $1. Is that right? Have you still got that dollar, or did you give it away?
Yeah, my first fight in boxing is $1, and because we don't have food in the house, so I would buy rice and food, whatever needs in the house.
Manny, it's an honour to have you here. We are blown away by this. I believe that you were inspired to start fighting because a kid at school bullied you. Is that right? When you were a small, or you bullied your brother. Did someone bully your brother, and that's what got you fighting?
In the school, every time my brothers got fighting, they call me, and I'm the one who fight for them. That's what happened when we were young.
Who were your heroes as boxers, or heroines? Do you like women boxing? Who were your heroes?
Before, I always watched the fight of Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, and that's why
Mike?
I became a boxer because of Mike Tyson.
Did you? And you know him? You've met him?
I met him in Vegas. But before, when I was young, I just know him in the name.
Well, you made a big name for yourself of equal stature around the world, and the biggest fight we can ever remember was your great fight against Floyd Mayweather, who was unbeaten at the time. It's the most expensive fight, the highest payday ever in the history of boxing, and Floyd never been beaten. The two of you went to a points decision at the end. Was this the most remarkable day to this point of your career? And you went into this fight injured. Do you think you'd love to have another crack at it, to get Floyd out of retirement and fight him again?
I love to, because especially my shoulder is fixed already. But it depends on him if he want to fight again, or if stay in boxing. Well, there's a chance it's possible to have a rematch.
Do you think you would have won that fight if your shoulder had been 100%?
You might as well say
Even that fight, I never think that I lost that fight. But, you know.
You've never engaged in sledging or running down your opponent or abusing them for a gamesmanship. You're very respectful respectful and honourable. Why didn't you get into the psyche of boxing? Just not in your DNA, not in your blood?
I don't like trash talk like that, or be a boastful person or boastful fighter. I want to be humble and be an inspiration, because we are boxers. We are not. I want them to be inspired, not only to my talent as a boxer, my talent in the ring, but also as a person.
Be a role model?
Be a role model to everyone.
Now, people cannot imagine how big you are in the Philippines. Is it true when you box, crime rate in the Philippines goes down when you box?
That's what the news is. That's what the news I heard. That's what they say.
Manny, I'm fascinated how you prepare for a fight, because you've fought in different weight divisions. So on July the 2nd, you'll be fighting Jeff Horn. So you go back to the Philippines now and train. What do you have to do in the next couple of weeks to prepare yourself? Is it bulking up? Is it fasting? What is it?
When I get back to the Philippines, I start my training officially, and of course, when I start, not heavy training, just gradually, step by step, and I will study his style and make sure that what we did in training is accurate in his style, so I can use that in the fight.
Okay, well, we'll talk about style there. Some of my friends here on the desk, I think they're pretty good in the ring as well. I just want you to take a look, if you could, at some vision we'll show you of my friend Sam Newman here. And what about that technique, Manny? Manny, what do you think of that technique?
That man, that was in Germany, that man spat at me. So it was just a reflex. Oh, sorry, man. That was a reflex action, isn't it?
You do like that.
It was pathetic.
Yeah, was it?
It's supposedly good. Yes.
Yeah, shoulder.
But
It was quick, wasn't it?
yeah.
What about this one, Manny? What about this, mate, the karate chop from our very own Bill Brownless? That's among some of the best work you've seen, surely.
That's the
What about this
solo
one?
punch, Manny. That's the form.
Oh, that's a wrestling punch. Wrestling punch.
Now, you're absolute superstar. You know you're a superstar when you've got your own action figure. You have an action figure. Let's have a look at that. So your action figure's ripped as well. You've sold hundreds of thousands of copies of that. You might not know this, but one of the guys on this desk over there also has his own action figure. Hutchie over there, he's got one right there. So.
Now this is a serious question. We've all played sport in our time. We're just going to ask you, Craig's going to punch that bag in a minute. We're going to ask you to just talk him through a punch. When you face, say, Mayweather or any, how do you psych yourself up? Are you nervous? Do you feel, I know you feel confident, but what goes through your mind? We can't imagine standing in front of 400 million people who are watching around the world in the most important fight ever, the biggest fight. What is your demeanour and inside you? What's ticking over in your mind, Manny, please?
Excitement.
Excitement?
Yeah.
Fear?
No fear.
No fear? Confidence? Adrenaline?
Confidence. Adrenaline is your adrenaline is high, and then you're ready to.
I don't mean do you take any illegal things, but do you take, no I don't, do you take anything to psych yourself up, any
No, I don't take
supplements or
just only vitamins.
vitamins?
Yeah.
What sort?
What I use in training, that's only until the fight.
Yeah, and is there a drug testing regime in?
Oh, there's I'm the one who requested every fight of mine is a random testing.
I see you insist on that?
Yeah.
Part of the contractual arrangement? Your opponent must take a drug test?
Yeah, random testing.
Now, I just want to ask you this. Did you ring, you're a senator in the Philippines, did you ring Donald Trump? And congratulate him when he became the president, Manny?
I didn't able to talk to him, but before he became a president, he invited me to be one of the judges of the Miss Universe.
Oh,
That's 2014. That's
You accepted?
How I met him in Miami.
Do you think you're a fan of his?
Well, when we met, I said he was on my couple fights.
Yes.
He's answered the question,
He
Sam.
hasn't.
Sam, you mentioned that the boxing bag has just come down, and we've got a very fit man down
Craig.
one end of the panel, and maybe a
Want you to
possible
talk,
fit man
talk
down the other
Craig
end of the
Hutchison
panel.
through just some technique here.
Okay.
You're a southpaw.
Hutchie, no pressure.
I'm a natural athlete, as you can see. Very skilled. Me training myself. Natural athlete.
Okay.
Just let
how you-
Manny see some of your work, Craig, and he'll talk you what you should
Right,
do.
so you got to
Don't
get
knock
low
him.
Low.
and then punt. I just,
Off the bag, you number 2. He hit me.
I'm trying to hit the bag.
I'll hit you in a minute.
I'm trying to hit the bag.
Go.
So you go that way, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Hutchie. Come on.
Give me some tips. What do we do?
Come on, here he goes.
Go, Manny.
You don't need to pull back.
Ooh.
So you have to.
Pull back.
Don't pull back.
Don't pull back.
Don't pull back.
See, I'm going to throw one here.
No, Manny, you are an
You
absolute
want
star.
push?
Now, most of our football sides in Australia and Australian rules are named after animals or birds. Cats, dogs, hawks, swans. Just off the top of your head, if you had to pick a football side that you would support, what would it be? Do you know any of the sides? You met Eddie Maguire today. Could you give him a tip on how Collingwood could win?
St Kilda. Blue.
What's your favourite animal?
Manny.
What's your favourite animal?
Blues.
Blues.
Feel like punching him myself.
Great debut today, Manny Pacquiao. It has been
You are
an
an absolute honour to meet you.
absolute
Sorry.
treat to have you in here tonight. Manny, we wish you all the best
Yes,
for your
thank
fight
you.
against Jeff Vaughan in July.
July
Thank you
2nd.
so much for coming into the footy show.
We're
Ladies
having a
and gentlemen,
photo.
please put your hands